Okay, three things broke me into making this video this week. The first one's about the Indonesian, but the boat people coming from Indonesia. We get a call for a boat, right? It's an Indonesian boat, in Indonesian water, called to the Australian Search and Rescue by the Indonesian Search and Rescue. So we go over there. This boat is their boat in their water. We go over there. The engine on the boat's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And Indonesia turns around and says, sorry, they're your problem. Indonesian boat in Indonesian water called to Australian search and rescue by an Indonesian search and rescue. And they're our problem. See, what happened was Australia stopped the cows going to Indonesia and some knee-jerk reaction by Gillard. It was all designed by her to start this furor. And so now Indonesia's seen us because of our reaction. Oh, no, we're going over there. And now we're bowing and scraping to everything. They see everything they want. They see us as a bunch of soft cocks. So now they just dictate to us what they want to do. You know what we should do? Get our fucking armed forces built up, start protecting our country and say, listen here, they're your fucking boats. You know, if I'd answered that phone, I would have said, fuck you, your boat, your water, you go fucking rescue them. Don't tell us about your bullshit. And that's all it is. It's just utter bullshit. Their boat, their water, their search and rescue, call us. And then all of a sudden it's our problem? Yeah, right. Like me on the other end of the phone. Yeah, fuck you. Hang up. The other thing is they took our guns off us here in Australia. Now who has the guns? The only people in Australia that has guns are the criminals. The guns, the shootings, the gun shootings and the gun crimes are up by so much. You listen to Australian radio, Sydney radio, and there's shootings every day. A 13-year-old girl got shot in the back a few days ago. So, and like I said, gun crimes are up. Who's got the guns? The criminals. We're not allowed them. So he comes to the door with the gun. What am I meant to stand there with a wooden spoon and say, yeah, fuck off? What is it, taking a knife to a gunfight? What is this? We can't even protect ourselves. Only the criminals have guns? Give me a break. Arm us. Give me back my fucking gun. That's what I say. I was also talking to somebody, and they were saying how a new guy had started at their work. Okay, he's 30 years old. He has 5 kids under the age 8, right? And I said, well, you know, this is a classic example of both parents need to work to support these 5 kids now. Why you would have 5 kids in this day and age, I don't know. But so now they need 2 incomes. Well, then their kids are put into the system. And they're brought up by the system. It's no longer being brought up by what parents think right or wrong, because parents are too busy working the jobs to put these kids into the system. So they're taught that, you know, what the government teaches you is right, and it's just propaganda that you get in the schools, and the shit they teach you, it's just crap. It's not like the old days. I was brought up, you know, I had a lot of brothers and sisters. And it was actually one of my sisters. I still remember to this day her teaching me how to spell, breaking things into syllables and spelling like that. I still remember her teaching me how to spell in Invercargill. And there was a lot of input from the family in those days, because you sat around and the mother stayed at home, looked after the kids, and the father came home, worked on the farm and came home, and it was all integrated. Whereas these days, the parents are too busy working. They're in the system. They put their kids in the system. They're taught bullshit. Nobody's taught what it's really like. The government. And the other thing is, you know, I hear this quite a bit now, that I've got a thorn in my hand. I went and got some roses. What was I talking about? The government, people want to be ostriches. They know what's going on, but they prefer not to do anything about it or think about it. That infuriates me and it disgusts me, because, and the other thing was, the banks showed this huge profit. It was saying, oh, look at the Australian ANZ Bank made billions of dollars worth of profit. The banks and the government are so corrupt. The whole system is corrupt. And we know that the fucking government's corrupt. All of them. It's like they were talking about how this crim in Sydney, because they have this gang out in Western Sydney, and one of them they're a Middle Eastern gang, and one of them's running it from jail. And that they were saying how, he's made 200 calls a month, I think they said, or was it a week? It was an astronomical amount. And they say, well, how does he make these calls? Well, how the fuck do you think he makes them? Do you think that the people running the jail, the warden, the prison officers and that aren't getting paid off somewhere? Do you think that because the people get searched going in, so who's giving them the phones? Work it out. It's not rocket science. The whole system is so corrupt. You just get sick of it. I listen to Alex Jones and he rants and he raves, and I know exactly how he feels. And when people say to me, oh, they know what's going on, and they sit there and do nothing, they make me sick. That's enough for today. I'm just getting really pissed off now.